Christian nationalist and white supremacist organizations. They've been encouraging their members, young members, to join the military.
Yep.
Now, you said that Mark Milley, when Trump asked him to pull the trigger, he wouldn't do it. Now, if those African Americans, women, and transsexuals and gays, they're not going to pull the trigger on their fellow Americans. They're the demographic that has experienced racism and hatred.
Right.
Now, if you got the Christian nationalists and white supremacists, when they see protesters, what they're going to see? They're going to see liberal Democrats. If there's blacks in there, they're going to see N-word, women that should be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. You see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm. I do.
So when Trump asked Hector to pull the trigger,
he'll do
that's
it.
what he's
got. Yeah, no, this is my concern when he started firing all of the flag officers or all the senior officers, the generals and admirals and whatnot, who were female or who were black, and I think at least one or two who were Hispanic as well. And what he's doing is he's preparing the military for when they're going to turn their guns against the rest of us. In my opinion, that's what Donald Trump is doing. He is establishing the infrastructure of totalitarianism, of violent repression, of a fascist state. And we're just watching it happen. It's pretty shocking. Tomas, thank you. I think your analysis is spot on. Bob in Melbourne, Florida. Hey, Bob, what's on your mind today?
Yeah, the deployment of the troops in Washington. Mm-hmm. You stated that it was not military police and they are not trained for it. Actually, one of the companies, which would be about 200 people, is the 273rd Military Police Company based in the D.C. area. Who the other 600 are, I don't know where. I can't find where they came from. I'm not getting a unit designation. Yeah. But at least I do know that the 273rd MP Company is one of the units that was called up. And being a Vietnam-era military policeman, I can assure you that they are trained in arrest and crowd control. And
where did you get that information, Bob? Because it contradicts what I read in the New York Times last night.
I got it online just a few minutes ago, and I thought I'd call you because I know how you want to be, spot on.
Yeah, so, accurate, yeah.
Trace that for yourself. But I did find that the 273rd, but again, a company is only about 180 to 200 men. So who the other 600 are, it could be books and cooks and bakers.
Well, and again, this doesn't change the fact that if Trump really wanted to deal with crime, he would be dealing with the causes of crime.
Oh, the whole thing's total BS.
Yeah, if he thought D.C. needed more police, he could fund the Metropolitan Police Department.
That's right. It's just another ding dong, another flaming bag of poop.
Yeah, there you go, Bob.
Anyway,
you're absolutely right. Okay, Bob, thanks a lot for the information. I appreciate it. Thank you. Caleb in Chicago. Hey, Caleb, what's up?
Hey, Tom. Thank you for taking my call. I call you from time to time, and last time I called you, I told you the thing that I'm most concerned about is when ICE actually gets their budget towards the end of this year. I don't know. You know better than me when the budget actually goes in. And now that I'm listening to you right now, I really believe that this is setting up for next year. And I don't see how there's going to be a free and fair election with everything that's happening.
Yeah.
And if there is, and Democrats win, I do believe that martial law will be immediately implemented. And I believe, and they'll start arresting people. They're going to claim that there's a coup. And I don't see any other thing as a result of this.
Yeah, I think that scenario, Caleb, is entirely possible, and it's so many people would say, "Oh, that's unimaginable," and that would never happen. But that is the kind of thing. That was my op-ed today. That's the kind of thing that will bring people into the streets, and that's why Trump is pre-positioning the military. He tried it in Los Angeles. He didn't get the pushback that he expected. The Supreme Court allowed him to do it, or at least they haven't ruled on it yet.
Yeah. And that's my point. Too many are complacent. The media is complacent. Supreme Court is complacent. I'll just leave you with this, Tom. I love this country, but I just came back from Greece. I have a house there. I've just gotten my kids their Greek citizenship. And if this really goes the way it's going, I never thought I'd say this. I'm leaving this country.
I totally get it, Caleb. Thank you very much.